Oh, nice. You think it feels good? It's possible. It's possible. Saku, are you talking about the challenges? I don't really need the weapon points. It's true. It's mostly just about, like, 100%ing it. So, yeah. There's something below, but I don't know if it's accessible. Ooh. Oh, I can't circle here? Wow. The Tyrant, too. Cool. That was a good find. Not 100% sure where I'm going here. Oh, I see it. How do I get to that, though? Maybe from here? I think so. Hey, Trace, what's up, buddy? Anyone investing in stocks now that the market's down? Man, if you watch that stuff on the day-to-day, it's insane, the swings in the stock market. It's crazy.
The demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from you.
I still think it's gonna get worse.
The makers and the
That's my personal opinion.
Who discovered and unlocked the true power of the essence. They combine
Dead cat bounces never stop.
Together,
They'll stop at some point.
And created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction. Healed the sick. And gave infinite power to those worthy of it.
The thing is, if you're the type of investor that's going to be like buying a stock, selling it a few days later because it went up a few bucks or whatever, something volatile like a Tesla, for example, then every time it drops, you're probably buying in and selling it soon. But if you're long term, then anything right now is cheap. So if you're going to buy it and hold it for a long time, probably still worth it. The thing is people... it sounds terrible, but like... Oh no. Oh god. Oh boy. We got 5 health. This is where we thrive, so we're fine. I don't know if I can make this jump. I think I should actually go there.
This facility was built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence.
Fuel the Eternal Flame Part 3. Sorry, what I was saying is that I feel like it sucks, but like there's going to be so many people that lose their jobs, and it's terrible because you can see the curve, right? The frickin' the infection rate is like poop, and companies can't keep up, and like they have to lay people off, and it's sad. But I think it's just going to get so much worse than before it gets better. We gather the volatile aura and store it in vast reservoirs. There is a coalesced with wraith energy and subjected to the infernal fires of hell itself. In the heat of the primal fire, the essence is loosed and captured for our gain. The final stage of the process is the dividend of the gains. Vast quantities of the essence are fed directly to Argent Denur to power our machines and drive our engine. The rest is reserved for the Khan Maker, though she may never set foot in the Dark Realm. She has devised means to teleport essence to the Holy Land, that which she calls Urdak, the domain of angels. Her use of the essence is unchallenged, for it was she and her court that gave us design to capture the essence, and her payment is just. We have one more codex here in the story of hell. Uh-oh. Good Girl Gone Gaming says, yeah, it's terrible. My job has reduced their open hours and basically put all the part-time people on furlough. Yeah. It sucks. Like, America's getting hit the hardest. It really sucks for everybody involved. I feel really terrible for everybody that's going to lose their jobs. It's terrible. It's absolutely shit. And it's easy for me to say because I sit at home and play video games all day. But, like, I truly do feel bad. And it's like, what do you do? How do I, like, you know, how do you help, right? Well, how can you donate? Can you donate money to get people, like, to get extra ventilators and stuff for hospitals? Like, I don't know. You could. But, like, the government has trillions of dollars. And they're not, you know, like, I don't know. What do you do? It's insane. Everyone's going to become a streamer to make ends meet. Yeah, maybe. Ford and a few other companies are actually pitching in to make ventilators. No, it's true. Tesla as well as Ford and I think GM, all these auto manufacturers have the capability to make these things. There was a guy who invented some type of cheap ventilator that like open sourced it so other people could make it. So like it's cool to see the world like coming together and like doing their thing. The cynical part of me is like, okay, all of this, imagine a time, probably months, hopefully months into the future where everything's cleared up. There's a vaccine, sure, maybe. Or does it just get to the point where it's like, you know, people just have it and then they get rid of it over time? They get past it, they just beat it themselves. But then does everything just go back to normal? That's the question. Does everything go back to normal? There was sorry, I'm getting off track here. But this is really interesting to me. There was a thing, there was an article about emissions in, I think it was in some Chinese territory. And like pollution had dropped like 40% or something because everybody was quarantining. And like some of the ozone they're saying has been like replenished because of this. And it's just like mind-blowing that this small of a thing that's happening where people are like really paying attention to the government and paying attention to what people are telling them to do is making really tangible impacts in all these other areas. It's kind of crazy. Things will definitely return to normal. I hope, like as Varn says, remote work is going to be changed forever because of this. Honestly, I hope so. I'll tell you something. My wife's company, that I also used to work for, they are way behind. Thankfully, they're not doing tons of layoffs, and they're trying to let people work from home as much as possible. But their whole thing is like, they just don't trust their employees to be as productive at home. And I hope that they evaluate this after the fact and say like, look at this. We have all these people that are working from home. Business is still running. We should be doing this more. Happier employees. That's like the biggest benefit, right? Happier employees, less overhead. You probably have to have less like facilities. I don't know. Anyway, we could talk about this for a long time. Automotive industry doesn't have a choice. The federal government is mandating they make ventilators. Pretty crazy. Yeah, and I think that's fine. I think that's good. Do it. It needs to happen. There was something I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into politics here, but there was a pretty well-known leader of a country south of me, and he was basically saying that, you know, he doesn't trust the individual state leaders, that they need more ventilators. He was like, no, they don't need it. You don't need that many ventilators. And you're like, dude. Oh, God. So frustrating to it's so frustrating to sit on the sidelines and watch something like that. Like, what do you do? Anyways. Working from home is isolating, though. No social contact. Yeah, it's true. Trust me. Trust me. Dude, I totally feel like the past 2 years of doing streaming and YouTube full time has been really eye-opening. because you're isolated a lot. It can get very lonely. And I've seen other content creators talk about how they'll get like really anxious and really lonely in this job, yet they're on social media talking all the time, pumping out shitloads of videos, and you're like, how are you lonely and like sad and stuff? And it's like, I get it now. I totally get it. And I think the rest of the world, now that is starting to work from home, they kind of see that, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but if you look outside, I see people walking their dogs and just walking more than I ever have. And I'm like, aren't we supposed to be quarantined? Like, what's up? Like, everyone just goes outside now. I don't know. It's just this whole weird paradigm shift that's kind of... You guys, if you think about it, in like 5 years, you're gonna be like chatting with your friends, and you can be like, guys, do you remember when we had to frickin' quarantine for like 3 months and the world kind of just stopped operating? And the only good content there was to watch was ChristopherOdd. Those were the days.
Built by sentenced slaves, for a maker can never set foot in hell, nor demon in Urdak. Argent Denure served a great purpose to the makers.
Ooh, hold up. Archvile. Excellent. Wait, we need to read the codex. Didn't I just read the codex? Did I not read the whole thing? No, I'm sure. Her payment is just. I read this. What are you talking about? I totally read this. Yeah, remember seeing Odd die again and again 228 times? That was the life. Didn't have to go to work. Just woke up and watched someone on the internet die in a video game repeatedly. If I could go back to that, that would be sick. That's what you're going to be thinking. I'm telling you. Okay, I feel like I'm not going to get a breather here. One of Henry Ford's philosophies was that happier employees make for better employees. That's why he went for 8 hours a day and 5 days a week instead of the 10, 12 hours, 6-day work weeks, which were standard. Oh, was he the one that, did he kind of like pioneer that movement to like a standardized work week? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I will say, like, okay, if my previous boss is out here listening to this somehow, sorry. But like, when you work from home, you definitely take some more liberties, let's say. There's definitely some more liberties that you're taking. I would say there's less time spent on like the actual work itself. But I feel like when you do work, there's less distractions, because when I would go to the office, when I was working, you would constantly, people were walking by. It's like, hey, stop and chat, stop and chat, stop and chat. Oh, it's lunch. And you're like, okay. You know, so... Low health. What am I going to go in? I'm going to go in guns blazing with this sucker? I guess.
This machine was not made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord in return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour.
Look at this.
The makers, like the energy from the damned. It is an unholy union and cannot stand any longer.
How many hours per week do I work nowadays? It really depends on game releases. Like right now with Half-Life Alyx, Doom streams, Darkest Dungeon, some sponsored stuff, and then editing all of that, I'm definitely over 40 hours. Definitely. But it's a different kind of work, right? It's not like super stressful. So... Oh, hello. Okay. I was wondering where the rest of the level was. Found it. It's up there. Gotta turn it up. What's hitting me up here? You son of a... Oh, I'm dead for sure. I can't see anything. We got our blood punch. What the? Oh, bro. Did we console there? Sick. It's attempting to use missing image. Spinner invasion.png. Game's broken. But when did I last wear pants? It's funny, I wear more pants in the second year of self-employment than the first year. Because I just feel like sometimes like getting ready makes you feel better about your day, you know? Android Potato, thanks for the Prime sub. ROS Intake, thanks for the 5 months. Muzza B, thanks for the Prime sub. Senderon, I caught that earlier, thanks. Can I imagine VR games in 10 years? No, I honestly can't. It's scary. It's very scary, guys. It's very scary. Just the way that those games make you feel is like nothing else. Using console to get my pistol? No, but I saw that. I saw a thing. Okay, good. Get rid of some invisible stuff. I'm waiting for... Oh, there he is. Oh. I gotta kill those invisible dogs, I think. I guess we'll break all of these. Ooh. How crazy is this going to be? Something crazy is going to happen for sure. Oh. Here we go. Might have been saved by the cutscene there. That's gross. Ah, god damn it. Weak. I feel like things are about to go bananas, aren't they? Am I near the end? I gotta be near the end, right?
To the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world. The tower is held aloft by two.
Whoa, look at that.
Break the chains. Drop it into the well below.
Oh, okay, hold up. Is this a guy? Is this the guy? Tyrant. Okay, so he's the one I gotta kill in the back. Okay, hold on. Tyrant. Tyrant is in the back. Oh, crap. I really wish in these situations I could have like a health bar for them. Shit. Is he dead? No. Man, that's so tough to do. Okay. Oh, whoops. What a day. I'm out of ammo everywhere. Oh boy. I can't use the sword on this guy, right? I have no ammo. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I can? Oh, okay.
You must break the chains and destroy the Argent transmitter, then ride the energy flow to Urdak.
The fuck? Is that supposed to sound like... Is that supposed to be a cool sound? Is that supposed to be something cool that we just did? Oh, how do I get down there? Instant stagger mode? I like that. This game is bugged out the butt. It's been pretty good for us. It's been pretty good. These challenges, they're gonna freaking haunt me, aren't they? guys. If I fast travel back to those other areas, will the enemies respawn or nah? Because we have all the secrets, but we just need to get these 2 challenges. No? So then there's no point in fast traveling. We're gonna have to beat the game, and then to finish it all off, come in and kill these 2 dudes. Is that what you're telling me? What's really gonna grind your gears when you do a left side glory kill is that your left or theirs. Oh, we already established that. It's their left. Holy frick. Alright. Oh! I hate that. We've been really good to this point, but to be fair, those are tougher challenges. Guys, I'm a level 5 Slayer. Pew, pew, pew. We aren't in it for 99%. We're in it to win it. Can you just do the Doom Cave? Or is it just for the level? I'm not sure.
Nekravol's energy conduit has transported you to Urdak, homeworld of the Khan Maker. The souls of Earth victims flow here, converted into a source of energy for a dying species. The Khan Maker will stop at nothing to save Urdak, even if it means the complete consumption of Earth, prevent her from gaining control of the Icon of Sin, and put an end to her plans, once and for all.
Of course, there's challenges. Collectible toy, 12 demons while in midair. Pfft, no problem. 5 Maker drones with precision bolt headshots. What are the Maker drones? Guess we'll find out. Oh, there's like a big... Okay. We got work to do.
Magnificent.
Jesus. This is wild.
Maker is nearby. We must stop her before she completes the ritual and gains full control over the Icon of Sin.
That's crazy, dude. This is a place that I would like to visit in VR. Because you'd walk... This is the thing that VR does better than any other platform. Is you walk into this... You walk into something that's supposed to feel immense. And it does. Like when you first put on... when you first put on the VR headset and you fire up Half-Life Alyx, the very first thing, you're standing in front of like some super crazy structure, and it comes in, it fades in saying Half-Life Alyx with like these deep bassy tones, and it just feels like immense, and you're like immediately in there. And this would be a really good place to have that, in my opinion. Urdak. This is Urdak, the homeworld of the Makers. A brief age analysis of the structures and architecture here indicates that this world is older than any other in our databases. Similarities can also be drawn to multiple pan-galactic regions, indicating that the Maker's influence was not limited to Argent Denur, and that over eons, their influence has spread across the galaxy and potentially the universe. Some imagery is akin to religious icons in the Orion Cygnus arm of the Milky Way, an area which includes Earth. The name Urdak is common tongue in the Maker language, but can be approximately translated to the word for paradise or heaven in hundreds of different languages, further cementing the theory that the Makers have had a religious impact on mortal beings for millions of years. Despite their seeming godliness, the Makers have a past. At some point in their ageless history, there's a mention of the Father, a logical alien entity that endowed the Makers with the vast knowledge and technical ability. Analysis of Maker artifacts and scripture indicate that the Father may have been a singular being that split to form the Maker race, or instead transferred his incalculable power into the vast structure known as Urdak, which then birthed the Makers in perpetuity. It seems that the Makers, though exceptionally long-lived, eventually suffer some form of biological and mental degradation, at which point they undergo a process known as the Transfiguration, which we heard about earlier, wherein they allow a voluntary death and resurrection somehow tied to the Father. This process may have been complicated or damaged in the recent past. There are no records of how the Father came to the Makers when it was first discovered, or if it had any physical form beyond or before the Makers. The first mention of the Father is in regard to a building named the Luminarium. It was a temple of sorts where Makers would go to seek answers. The essence of the Father was stolen by one of their own, by a Maker referred to as the Seraphim. Who the Seraphim is, or what he did with the Father's consciousness, is unknown. Records show that one day the Luminarium simply ceased to communicate, and that a deep scan of its databanks revealed no remaining trace of the entity. Urdak itself exists in an anchor state, utilizing highly advanced dimensional shift technology to allow a static position at a subquantum level. This essentially inverts their position in relation to Hell. Both planes of existence are fixed outside the bounds of the known universe, a lower and higher reality. The Khan Maker oversees all within Urdak, and now utilizes Argent energy to prevent the Transfiguration. Hey, Skipters, what's up, man? Just got done with the Mars Core Slayer Gate. Does it get worse? I died so many times there, it's ridiculous. Yeah, no, the rest of the game's a cakewalk. You'll be totally fine. Totally fine. Whoa. Guys, we're out of sword ammo. Just sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? We have one sword ammo. Still sounds strange. 12 demons in the air, one toy. Okay, that's easy. This, I'll just jump more. Maker drones, we'll see. Do we know what Maker drones are? Yes. Oh, right. Okay, I think I remember these from one of the Slayer gates that gave us no trouble at all. That was close to not being good. Oh, the music's so cool. Oh, whoops. Cool. Oh, almost overshot that. I don't know if I'm like... I guess we just need to get there and then the real hunt begins, right? You know what rune would be really good right now is the one that you have more control in the air. That I was always like, come on. Who needs that? Whoa. So you're telling me that I need to shoot this while I'm in the air. Okay. That's achievable. Turns out it's not that difficult, chat. That one's pretty easy, actually. How many hours into the game is this? I don't know. We've put a lot of time into this game. I streamed it like 5 days in a row. I think one day was like 6 hours. So, yeah, it's There's a few hours. How do I get up there, you guys? There's a platform here. See that platform? That's how. Is it though? Oh, I'll be damned. Oh, that's sick. That's cool. Wait. Oh, yeah. Love how I've been playing this game forever, always doubts his jumping ability. Well, it's because, you know, sometimes it's just like... I don't know. Just not sure. Okay, let's unlock anything that's left. Ugh. Sure, the microwave beam. Does anybody actually like this microwave beam one? Are there any pro microwave beam fans? Because I feel like it's just not that good. Okay, I need more weapon points, actually. Believe it or not. What he's worse. I love that they've totally changed. Okay, so these are the things we need to be headshotting, right? When we see these enemies. The Angel of Death. Maker drones. Yeah.
Welcome, Seraphim.
Say welcome, Seraphim?
You cannot stop the procession. We will not be able to control it! No!
Hell yeah. Doom Guy doesn't give a single F. Oh my god. Is that what we have to beat? He literally could have just killed us right there. Just put the hand down flat. Weak point maker drones. Ranged fodder demon. Thanks. While most of its body is armored, its head has a weak point. Shooting its head deals extra damage, and a headshot kills drop ammo and health. Explore the codex to learn about demon weak points. Oh, I like that. Oops. Hold on. Oh, what the frick? Oh, God. Did not mean to blood punch that. boy. Frick. That ain't good. It's too quiet. Oh god, that was real close. Whoa, what? Ah, that was really dumb. I played that really poorly. Whoops. Yeah, the loud music building, but we're not there yet, and I want it to be there, you know? Frick, we gotta do this whole thing again. Yeah, I gotta be jumping more. I need to kill more enemies from above. Oh boy. I think I'm landing before the kill is happening. Uh-oh. That was tight. That was tight. Ah, damn it. I can't even precision kill there. Where is she? Oh, shit. Hey. Flight is down.
The icon of sin is no longer in the Khan Maker's control.
Wow.
The longer he is on Earth, the stronger he will grow. There is a portal we can use to follow it. We must reactivate the gate and get back to Earth.
Get a toy. Okay, thanks. We can do that. I need to save all of my sword charges, I think. How are we doing for ammo in the BFG? We're not. We're not doing at all. Doing terribly. Wait a sec. You watched somebody beat it on Ultra Nightmare. It took 5 hours, 30 minutes. Oh, man. That's so cool. Oh! Meanwhile, can't even make a single jump. Excellent. Come on, man. Oh my god. We're gonna die. Ugh. Oh, are you kidding me? That is the right way, right? First try. Maybe try out the Unmaker when you have BFG ammo. I mean, I guess. But like, don't I want to save the ammo for when we actually need it? Unless it like farms more ammo, maybe it does. Icon of Sin. Okay. Holy moly. As it's written in the prophecies of ancient sentinel scripture, the Titans, towering elder demons of the infernal age, would return unearthed from their immortal slumber. The Titans are believed to be harbingers of the end times, primordial forces of chaos and destruction. Born from the tortured spirit of the betrayer's son, it was hell's unholy design that the icon of sin was given flesh. The fearsome Titan, forged from the essence of mortal suffering, once bore a human soul, a soul now transmogrified and entombed within the still-beating heart of its former self. The betrayer, seeking to free his son from eternal torment within the depths of hell, made an agreement, a pact sealed by the black fates of the darkness that promised to grant his son the chance to return from death. The son would live again, but not as human. In hell's endless cruelty, the son was damned to become the icon, an inhumane existence bound only to its former humanity by the now disembodied, undying, mortal heart. Whew. This is why I love you, Twitch chat. Okay, this is why. Let me read something that I see on the screen. Air Demon 1. Unmaker is very good. Bloomin_onion. Unmaker is not good. Roger Brabbit. Any plans on playing Subnautica below 0? Cobain. I have not used the Unmaker once. I think it would have had separate ammo or something. I kind of forgot about it. You guys are funny. That's Twitch chat in a nutshell. I love it. You guys are the best, honestly. You guys are like, this is the reason. The reason I stream is not for like the fun video game. The reason I stream is because you guys come and chill. Like, I actually enjoy that. It's so nice to see you guys here on the regular basis and get to know you. It's fun for me. Right. Huh. Okay. Now hold on. What am I missing out here? Up here, I guess. If you can invest in any stock 5 years ago, what would it be? 5 years ago, Tesla, and then I would have sold it when it hit 960. I would have put everything in there. Tesla's a fun stock because it's so volatile. If that makes sense, like it's, you know, it's just fun to watch and be part of.